Today we're going to do a 30-minute full body dumbbell and calisthenics workout you can do at home as a follow along with me using just one pair of dumbbells. I'll be using 12.5 kilos per dumbbell, that's 28 pounds each. You need to use whatever's right for you. We're going to kick off this with a brief bodyweight warm-up starting with 4 exercises, 40 seconds each for just 1 round. The first warm-up exercise is something called a Kang Squat. So it's going to be a mix of a good morning into a squat position. So if you start with your hands behind your ears, we're going to first up hinge at the hip and then we're going to drop forwards into a squat. So pull the hips back, then drop into that squat position, pull the hips back up and squeeze the hips through. So hips back, then knees forwards, hips down, eyes up. Then you're going to rise up and coming back through. Don't worry if it takes a little bit of coordination to get it right, but it's worth helping you to differentiate between your hip hinge and your squat position. Okay, next up, I'm going to be kneeling. You can do this standing up. You're going to pull the elbows back, do a nice big angel wing shape overhead, bringing the arms back round behind, relaxing forwards and repeating. So elbows back, nice big angel wing arc overhead, coming back round, relaxing forwards. There's a great shoulder mobility. Try and keep that open chest position as you come overhead. From here, we're going to do some lateral lunges. So feet nice and wide, side to side, feeling that stretch down the inside of the straight leg, keeping both heels on the floor. We're going to be on the knees next. Take the left hand, reach under, drop the shoulder, and then reach the left hand up. And we're going to repeat on the right side. Reach the right hand under, drop the shoulder, look over the left, reach up. Got these T-spine rotations. Your T-spine is your thoracic spine. It's that upper part of the back, just below the neck. We're also opening the chest out for this. All right, let's get into the main strength workout. So we've got 4 exercises mixing dumbbell and calisthenics together, doing 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 3 rounds. That's the first section. We'll have a short break and then we'll give you 4 new exercises in the second one. We're going to start off with some pike push-ups. So you can do negative only pike push-ups if the full pike's too difficult. We're going to have a nice high hip position, slight unlock of the knees, and you're going to scoot forwards, making this tripod shape between your head and your hands, and then pressing back up. We're trying to keep this very vertical, so hips high. It should look more like a shoulder press than it does a press up. If you're struggling, just go for that negative only, where you just lower down using the same shape I'm using, but then dropping to the knees and resetting. Try and come back up in the same plane of motion you went down, so you're almost scooting forwards and then scooting back. If you want to make it more advanced, you could put your feet up on a box or bench. Great job. Okay, so we've done a push exercise. This is where the dumbbells come in useful, because we're going to do a pull exercise. So we're going to do an RDL, and then in the base of the RDL, we're going to do 3 bent over row reps. We'll give the lower back a rest every 3 reps. So hinge, nice wide, bent over row, elbows up and out for 3 reps. Coming back up, and then straight into the next 3 rep set. Always finish your 3 reps, even if the timer goes. Okay, next, I'm gonna hit the core with one of my favorite calisthenics core exercises, doing a hollow hold. If the full hollow is too challenging, you can opt for a half hollow where you have one knee into your chest. You're gonna open out, the lower back staying in contact with the floor nice and flat, head and shoulders slightly off. Making use of the dumbbell now, we're going to hit a goblet squat. So you're going to take one dumbbell, be holding it at your chest. You have your feet about shoulder width apart, slight turn out to the toes. We want a really upright squat position. Controlling the way down, knees out, heels stay in contact with the floor, but a nice even pressure between the front of your foot and your heel, and also the inside and outside edges. Well done. There's one round done. We've got 2 more rounds of that before we go into the second section. Grab a quick bit of water and get ready for those pike push-ups. Try not to flare your elbows directly out to the sides. You should be pulling in towards your pockets. Keep a slight unlock of the knees, which should help you to keep the tailbone elevated and have a flatter back position. Grabbing the dumbbells, ready for that RDL, standing for Romanian deadlift, to 3 rep burst, wide bent over row. Well done. 2 rounds done. 1 to go, and then we'll be changing up our 4 exercises, but using the same format in the next section. Well done. Take a well-deserved minute off, grab some water and get ready to go for some new exercises in the second section. If you want to take your training to a new level, consider joining my TPT virtual studio. This members area gives you exclusive access to an extensive follow-along video library not available on YouTube. Save yourself from expensive gym memberships and average results by joining the virtual studio. Follow the link in this video's description after your workout. So we're going to start with these close grip push-ups. You can do negative only. I'm going to do them on my knuckles, but feel free to do them on the flats of your palms. So narrow hands, probably just about shoulder width apart. They don't need to be super close, but elbows should be tucked, exaggerated in towards your sides. Keep your glutes engaged, belly button drawn in. Lower your chest and hips in even pace. Next, you're going to grab your dumbbells. You're going to do an alternating bicep curl. Starting with a neutral grip at your sides. You're going to be twisting at the top. So nice big twist, squeeze your bicep, let over control, and alternate sides. You should be able to use a similar dumbbell, if not the same as you used in the first half of this workout. Boys, finish your last rep with control on the way down as well. Okay, next, you can actually hit the hamstrings, a bit of glutes and shoulder mobility, doing a reverse plank position. And then we're gonna add a march with the legs as well. I'm gonna have my knuckles on the floor, but as I said, if you're more comfortable with your hands flat, just do it like that. Try and maintain that hip height as you take away one leg's support. And if you can't do the march, just do that reverse plank hold for the whole interval. Keep the glutes engaged, ribs tucked down and in. Feeling a little bit of hamstring tension as you take away one leg's support. Keeping the shoulder blades pushed back, chest proud. And then staying on the mat, grabbing either both dumbbells or just one around the sides. We're going to do a slight reaching crunch position with the upper body. We're going to hold up in that reaching crunch whilst we do leg raises. The head and shoulders are slightly off. They're giving me a bit of counterweight to lower my legs, but we're trying not to overarch the lower back or arch it off the mat at all. If you find you are arching it, try putting a slight bend in the knee, but keep that bend consistent throughout the rep, or just don't go as far down. Well done, one down, 2 more rounds to go, and that'll be the workout complete. I'm gonna do my next set of push-ups on the dumbbells. If you've got hexagonal dumbbells, they work quite well because they don't roll around. It almost works like a little mini pair of parallettes. We're going for close grip, just means basically shoulder width or slightly closer. We don't have to do those diamond push-ups necessarily. You still get good tricep activation, just being slightly closer. Keep those elbows in. If you're doing the negative only, do a nice slow lowering phase, still keeping a good tight core position. And then just do a reset straight to the next rep. Almost the less reps you do if you're doing the negative only, the better you've done it, because you've done a slower eccentric. Well done. 2 down, just 1 to go, and that'll be the workout complete for today. That's the workout complete. Thanks for joining, and let me know in the comments below how did you find that and where in the world you're following along from. If you're ready to finish, here's a cool down stretch you can do right now. If you've got some more energy, try this workout here. My TPT virtual studio has loads more workouts like this linked in the description of this video, and I'll see you soon.